Chapter 4 begins with a single panel of Guy in a dark forest bleeding heavily. We see it was a dream as Guy awakens in bed to the sound of music. I believe what we saw here was more than a nightmare, but a memory. Surprisingly, the one playing the music is Aja, aka Doppler. She stops playing and holds her wrist, and playing it strained. Guy says she was about to get to the good part. He insists that she keeps playing, but she unfortunately can't. He asks her what the doctor thinks. She says the medication she's on doesn't even work and that it just affects her negatively. So bad, in fact, that her career as a musician may just come to an end. She shrugs her shoulders and heads to brew some coffee. She then asks what Guy's tattoos mean, and he says he doesn't know, he can't remember. She gives an incredulous smile and says he's just like that guy from Memento. Guy funnily says that's actually why he calls himself Guy. We learn here that Guy doesn't actually know his own name, and the reason why he and Aja know each other is because they go to the same neurologist. So not also does Guy not know his own name, he actually doesn't have any memory prior to who knows when. He doesn't seem too pressed to find out his past, which is interesting. Guy has a very mysterious past, and the only thing we know about it is that it involves a company called Dynamec. Anyways, Guy gives his overall life philosophy to an unamused Aja. Guy then reaches for something in his duffel bag. The thing he's reaching for is the sonic resonator. Through their dialogue, we see that Guy reached out to Aja because she's a musician and could have a better chance at controlling the sonic resonator than most people. He then explains how the technology works and that it's very delicate. He then accidentally causes a concussive burst. She says that was amazing and asks how he controls it. The resonator works via dials and an accelerometer. She then begins to put it on and then speaks the word, test, and the tech amplifies the sound to produce a controlled harmony. She shows a natural affinity for the controls, and like a conductor, she orchestrates the very power of sound and creates a force. The last panels show Aja's trembling being receded through the help of the resonator. She then asks what it is that Guy does again, and he says, "Good question." So we know that Guy then goes on to recruit Aja into becoming Doppler, a recurring Radiant Black supervillain. So overall, the 4-chapter run of Shift all took place during issue 8 of Radiant Black, which if you recall, took place over the course of nearly a year. I remember wondering where all these supervillains came from, and this little side story answers exactly that. I personally really enjoyed the Shift chapters, and I really can't wait to see them come back. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.